In addition to the Android and hybrid SDK support that we just added to Paywalls V2, we've also added support for custom fonts, which I know a lot of you have been excited about. Let's look at how it works. So here I'm in the paywall editor. You can see this is one of our template paywalls. And over here in the simulator, I'm running an app that's already hooked up to show the one that I have published here. So if I click on a text component, you'll see there's this new font family section. And right now it's set to system font, which is the default. But now I can add a font. Now this is just telling it what font it should render once it's inside of your app. We aren't actually sending the font files to your app. You need to set that up, which I'll walk through here in just a second. So what that means is you won't see it previewed in the paywall editor currently. So you're going to see just the default fonts previewed in the editor. So here you can just give it any name you want. I'm going to call it custom name. And then the names in here are what's actually configured inside of your app. If you don't have one already configured, you can use any of the system fonts, which I'll just pick one of those. So here's one that Apple includes because it's universally beloved. And then we'll stick with Roboto for Android. So if I hit save, you need to make sure that you select that font here in font family. That's selected. And then I'm going to save it and then publish that draft. And now if I restart my app, you should see this beautiful new font in here. Now this is a system font. If you want one with your own custom font, you need to set that up inside of your app, like I said. So let's look at how you can do that in Xcode for an iOS app at least. So here I have the project set up, and you can see I've added this TTF font already and made sure that it's included in my target. And so once that's set up inside of your project, if you go to your info plist file, you'll need to set up this fonts provided by application setting, which is an array. And then you need to define your font in here. And then you need to make sure you get whatever the font name itself is. And then that's what you're going to name the font in the paywall editor. So for this one, I know it's called Catino. So I'm going to copy that and go into my app here. And then now I'm going to change, actually, we'll just add a new font and we'll call it Catino. And then, oops, I got a period in there, Catino. And then again, we'll just stick with Roboto for the Android version. And make sure you select that new font again and hit save, publish it. And now we should see our beautiful custom font. So there you go. Custom fonts. Again, you can't preview it in the paywall editor, but it's at least supported inside of your apps now. And as usual, if you have any questions, let us know.